Hi everyone. I finished watching Fangs of Fortune. I know it's been a while, but here is my review. Finally, it took so long because I made a completely new drama rating scale just for this drama to provide a better review. I'm gonna call it the Ajumma Palette Cleanser drama rating scale, and you guys probably heard me use this phrase before, but I actually made a drama rating scale just for this, for the non-romantic dramas. The link to the drama rating scale is provided below, so if you're interested, go take a look at your own leisure. Romance level. It gets a level 4 out of 5. I know I had mentioned that I created a new drama rating scale just for this drama. And instead of using my other one, my Atma drama rating scale, which really focuses heavily on romance, yearning, all the rom com moments, I had to create a new one for this one because while there is romance, it gets a level 4. There is clear romance in it, especially between Wen Xiao and Xiao Yanzhou. I mean, that is without a doubt. But you become invested in everything else and everyone else in the drama that are not the main romantic leads. And you start to realize while you're watching Fangs of Fortune that the romance plot is not the main plot of the drama. And it's the other parts of it. But you still can't discount the romance because it is there. It exists. Like it is palpable. So that's why it gets a level 4 at level 5. Humor index. The humor index gets a level 3 out of 5. There were a lot of comedic moments where I chuckled and I smiled, but there weren't a lot of moments where I was like belly laughing and I would be like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Um, and looking like a manic woman. Each character had their own way of providing comedic relief with slapstick or deadpan humor. Even the villains had certain moments where you're kind of like chuckling a little bit. But most of the humor comes from the bickering between the characters. It was kind of like watching siblings or like really good friends just like go at it against each other. And Ho Minghao, the way he like delivers his like humor was such a good contrast from his character as Jibozai in Love in the Clouds. So humor index gets a level 3 out of 5 for me. The side character delight rating gets a 5 out of 5. I mean, this drama is all about the support cast. The relationships and bonds portrayed between each character was heartbreakingly beautiful. I mean, even the subplots, which some of them were only like 1 or 2 episodes long, they were so entertaining and you become heavily invested in each subplot and their character. So this is why it gets a 5. I mean, honestly, if I hadn't looked up who was credited as the main cast, I probably would have thought even like some of the support cast members were main cast. So side character delight gets a 5 out of 5. Mood lift rating scale. It gets a level 1 out of 5. This drama is going to leave you wondering, why in the world did I decide to watch this? Spoiler alert, nearly everyone dies and you become so invested in all of them that when they leave you, you're left feeling so empty. And so yeah, it's not a mood lifter. It's a mood downer. Like level 1. The palette cleanse efficacy gets a 5 out of 5. If you need to get over a different drama, watch this because you will forget the other one since this one is going to replace the one that you saw previously. The one that you're trying to forget will be replaced by Fangs of Fortune. Your brain will be thinking about Fangs of Fortune because of how utterly destroyed you are. I mean, like I said, you become really invested in all of the characters and then they are torn away from you. So you're like, ah. So, yes, it will cleanse your palate. Level 5. The bromance bond rating gets a level 5 out of 5. Um, there is romantic love in Fangs of Fortune, right? But the other love in this drama is far more poignant. It is far more um, emphasized in this drama, and it's truly the love between these friends and people that they end up calling each other like family. It was really, really heartbreakingly beautiful, and I'm going to keep saying heartbreakingly beautiful to watch how much they cared for each other and how much they were willing to sacrifice for one another, especially between Zhou Yanzhao and Zhou Chen, who were technically enemies, and then they ended up just like They ended up like just sacrificing everything for each other. And it's really beautiful to watch. And the bromance triangle between Yinglei, Baijiu, and Chen was hilarious. It was like watching three brothers just compete for each other's love, especially between Chen and Yinglei. They were like fighting over Baijiu's love and like pretty much like who's stronger, And it was just very enjoyable to watch. Wen Xiao and Pei Sijing were like the older sisters who had to like keep everything together, keep the fort together. And watching the bromance between all these characters was like watching like a dysfunctional loving family try to work together and like save the world. So bromance bond level gets a 5. So here's my final verdict. You will be cleansed. This is a true Azuma palette cleanser. It is a 5 out of 5 cleanser. I have truly debated about using the original drama rating scale that I made, but as I've said before, and I'm going to reiterate, this drama was not just about the romantic love between Wen Xiao and Zhou Yanzhou. It was about the relationship between each character. And the romance was clearly there, it exists, but it was completely overshadowed by everything else, which isn't a bad thing. The drama was more about the bond, the love, the sacrifice that they had made for one another. And this drama that depicted sacrificial love and duty above all else, like it was really, really touching. It was beautiful to watch. And I had this drama tugging at my heart and my mind. And while I understood rationality, why they each made like certain decisions, my heart was like, why? Why did you do this? How could you do this? Like just anyway. The support character stories like, Ran Yi, Fei, Chen Huang, and so many more, like they were all really touching. And they were short. They were like maybe 1 or 2 episodes long for some of them. But I was like, how could you make me love them so much only for you to take them away from me? And, even though you knew in your heart of hearts that eventually everyone was going to be taken away, I still invested in them. I don't know what that says about me, but like, yeah. Anyway, I have to mention the visuals, the cinematography of this drama, the use of color, shades, the fabric. I mean, down to the way the clothes are flowing in the wind. I mean, it was a beautiful treat to the eyes. It helps that the cast was also incredibly beautiful, like all the members. I props to the casting director. Every single thing was enjoyable to watch. I highly recommend this drama as your palate cleanser. It's perfect to watch in between your heavy romance dramas because while this still has romance in it, it has the romance and love in a very different way. And I don't want to give out too much. I don't want to spoil too much away. This drama does have high potential to leave you very empty. And you will be needing something to fill this void from Fangs of Fortune. But it's really worth it. I promise it is worth it. The plot, character development, the visuals, the music, the OST. Oh my goodness, guys. I cannot stress enough how good the music is. And I know Liu Yuning does one of the songs, or maybe more than one of the songs. The OST is really good. It's like stuck in my head, and I probably will be adding it to my Spotify playlist. It is absolutely worth it. And I can understand why, though, there is a split between those who've seen this about why they recommend this or not. And I'm just gonna say this. If you're not afraid of your heart breaking into a million pieces and you like music and you like visually stunning cinematography, watch it. But also, if you do decide to watch this, stay for the end credits, because the cast like kind of dance all together in like this synchronized choreo, and it's kind of like a slap in the face because they rip out your heart and then they decide to make you like smile and like they dance like everything is totally fine, which it's not fine. It was not fine, but I'll take it because everyone looked super cute dancing. And if you watch like very carefully, you can see who are the dancers and who are not. Like Lei. He's so cute. Oh, I really enjoyed watching them dance. So yeah, I highly recommend this drama. And again, the caveat is you will come out of this super scarred, bruised, and then you'll be gaslit with their dancing. Um, but I must be a sucker for pain because I still really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me in this review. I hope you watch Fangs of Fortune and enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you. Bye.